Hey everyone, this is Dr. Queza and welcome to Xquad. The topic of today's video is to find out whether double carpeting helps reduce villager lag. Alright guys, before we get started with the video, we have 1, 2 and 3 chambers over here. So each of these chambers will have a villager contained inside of them, and your job is to let me know down in the comment section which of these chambers will be able to successfully hold the villager inside it. So guys, most of you might have heard about the the disabling of the pathfinding of villagers by placing them on a double carpet or stacking carpets on each other. But this is not the case anymore, since villagers seem to pathfind over carpets onto other blocks. You might say that this is because it's just two carpets which are layered over each other. When tested over three carpets, still that is the case. Even in the case of four carpets, yeah, that is what happening. And please don't mind the villagers are killing themselves. Villagers over here have suicidal tendencies and right, yeah. So coming to 1 2 3 4 5 layered carpets, the villagers seem to stay right on the platform and don't seem to fall down. But this is the case due to the villagers taking fall damage by pathfinding across, and it can be shown here too. And it's not really compact and cannot be used for training halls. So I tried something like this, wherein the villagers can be placed here, and it's kind seems to have an effect on the villager, but eventually the villager just pathfinds again. Another thing I discovered is that when the villager is placed similarly on top of carpets, but with just one block layer around them, the carpets act like honey blocks, wherein the carpets aren't allowing the villagers to jump over this block. But when the villager is placed over a full block, you can see that the villager can easily jump over it and pathfind. A similar effect can be seen on when the villager is surrounded by magma blocks, and since the villager doesn't want to be hurt, he isn't moving anywhere. But that doesn't mean that the villager pathfinding has stopped or the AI is disabled. But as you can see that both of them are communicating with each other or moving around, and it's just similar to having villagers in a 1 by 2 pit. And I don't think having them just stuck in a location means that the pathfinding is disabled, and I don't think that might have any impact on the server as such. This can also be seen in any other blocks that hurt the villagers, such as magma blocks, campfires, or even the sweet berries. I've tried a few other combinations wherein I've tried placing magma blocks in front, but the villager keeps thinking that he can hop over the block over there and eventually pathfinds over the magma block, eventually even hurting himself. This villager seems to be a bit intelligent compared to others, and eventually he should walk across. No, alright, since he's on carpet, the same effect which is happening over here is is what is happening. But in case of a full block, whatever I said was true. Now, just in case wherein the village is surrounded or by other sides by two high blocks, a magma block can act as a deterrent for the villager to move around. Now, I also tried, disabling the villagers' pathfinding by enclosing them in glass, but the villager seems to move freely inside the glass. Even tried rails, and eventually, yeah, the villager just walks away. So the solution to the villager lag problem was this all along, wasn't it? So since there is no double carpet trick anymore, as it doesn't work anymore, and there's no other way to stop villagers from pathfinding. The only way is to dispose of excess villagers near your base. Have your villager hall around 6 chunks away from your base to keep it unloaded when you're not using it. And by doing that, you are decreasing the load on the server you're playing on, and helping your server mates a lot. So make sure that you aren't living inside a trading hall, and make sure that the trading hall is around at least 6 chunks away from your base, and keep the trading hall unloaded when you're not using it. As always, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video so far, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and please comment down below.